Gosh, what an absolutely massive play to start the game.
He gets rid of the stage. He gets the one hit KO.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Fight for First. Two things that we have learned as of late. One, Thundurus, stupid. We learned three things, hold on. One, Thundurus is stupid. So, how do you beat Thundurus? With your own Thundurus. Wachow, right down there. Two, Rock Slide. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, go back and watch last Wednesday's game. Oh my god. Three, the Loom is in charge. And we're gonna do it again. The Fearless Loom leads and just takes teams apart by itself. This hasn't updated because our last two people disconnected, right? I don't know. The last guy disconnected. We are in the 1700s. And we're gonna stay there this time. We're tired of... Oh man, last week was weird. Oh man, last week was weird. Is that a huge cockroach in my... Oh no. No, 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 it's not. Come on, no. Okay, no, it's just some... It's just... I thought it was like a antenna thing. No, we're good. We're good. False alarm. Music 20 coming on. I really want to lead the Loom. It did so much damage. Even at -1, it one-shot that Jellicent. Oh my god. Technician, so strong. Guys, if you're running Brave Loom, you're not using Bullet Seed. No, come on. Come on. And he comes out with Spore. Focus Sash, really standard. But, yeah. Germany! Hey, he saw that movie that one time. Okay. This man looks like he thinks he's ready for the Loom. I don't know, though. I don't know. He's got the Heat Crest. Sally Moongus. Moon for short. Scraff. He's got Double Intimidate and Rotom Wash. Okay. Loom's looking pretty good. I could see the fake out thing might want to come out. That'd be pretty dirty. Okay. Lander's a little bit different than what we used to have. It is. I might go Lando Thundy. What do you think? Lando Thundy? Okay. What are we not bringing? That's important. Like, I want to bring Aegislash. I want to bring everything. I absolutely want to bring every single thing on my team to this game. That's awesome. If I go Thundy Landy... do I have to bring Landorus? I feel like he's gonna lead that stupid Scrafty. Alright, I'm gonna go... Am I gonna Loom again? Alright, Loom. I guess we're Looming. How do we stop his Cresselia? Like, do we do this? But this has got a kind of a bad matchup against some things. Oh, but do we kind of need it though? Yeah, crap. I really want to bring everything. Like, Double Genie here is not a bad lead. Except he's probably going to lead Cresselia. That's why I'm trying to put it to sleep. We need to capitalize on his Cresselia, I guess. And the only way we're going to get rid of it is probably our Aegislash or setting up our own Cresselia, which would do so much damage. Oh my god, do I want to set up our Cresselia? This is probably a better pick, though. That's really disappointing. No, but we need something to Earthquake next, too. YOLO swag. No way to beat his Cresselia except our own Cresselia. Swag. Okay, I guess that's what we're going to have to deal with. Yeah. I don't know. I did not feel right bringing... If we could just set up our Cresselia, we're going to be good to go. We got the Intimidate. We need something to Earthquake next to stop his Heatran. That's Scrafty. Yeah, that's definitely Scrafty. Scraff Crest. And he's waiting for that Double Genie lead, which we did not do, so that's awesome. That is awesome. Okay, yeah, he's gonna do some Scrafty things. Probably Lumberry. What do you think? Yep, maybe. All right, we're gonna definitely outspeed the Cresselia though. Any reason to not Mega just yet, just in case he goes into like a Moongus over there, possibly. So I'm not gonna Mega. I'll Fake Out. Ooh. Let's put him to sleep, and then let's just get Cresselia out here, and then we'll have the Intimidate in the back, and then it should work out. Spore the Cresselia. Not gonna be... Is it Goggles Cresselia? Come on. Come on. What kind of ridiculousness is that? It's probably Rocky Helmet, right? Come on, don't be Goggles. As soon as you put on a Loom, you're afraid everything's got Goggles. That's really funny. Now I'm just like terrified every single Pokemon has safety goggles on it. Fake Out, stop his Fake Out. Yep, cool. Could have Mega, didn't. I suck. I thought he might go into like a Moongus, which had a Rocky Helmet. Who knows what has a Rocky Helmet? Spore's going to go up there. That's pretty chill. Nice. Okay, it's going to sleep. That's cool. That's cool. Like I said, I'm at -1. Not really worth. I'll go to Cresselia. There's no way he knocks off my Kangaskhan right now. There's just no way. So I'm going to go ahead and Spore? Is that worth? I wish we had Power Up Punch. A Power Up Punch right here. Boop. Me might Protect. Me might be Ass Vest. So let's do that. Like I said, we just gotta set up some Calm Minds. I don't think he can really stop it. The Moongus, Rotom Wash, Heatran can't really stop it. So if we can just Intimidate, maybe get out, you know, Scrafty. I want to put the Scrafty to sleep before the Cresselia wakes up. That's like a big thing to me, because I'd love to not take that damage from the Cresselia. But like we said, like we saw last time, the Intimidated Kangaskhan Breloom combo did not take out the Scrafty. So Scrafty is quite a good pick against this lead, which is kind of weird because not a lot of people run Scrafty, but our last 2 games we've had one. But this should be fine. He might actually hit into Drain Punch into the Cresselia. Ooh, he's going to withdraw the Cresselia? Brutalunda! What is that? Moongus, right? Oh no, that's immense. That's just immense. Holy crap, that's immense. Should be fine though, actually. Now that I think about it. Spore here. If it's Asvest, we should be great. Sleeping, sleeping, sleeping. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Alright, what does my man do? Brutalunda, there's no way it attacks. Right? I'm going to Calm Mind. I'm going to go for a little bit of damage here. Let's get a little greedy. I mean, there's no way it attacks, right? Do I, okay, here's the other thing. Do I need that Calm Mind right now? No, I don't. I could just play it safe and Ice Beam. I'm going to do that. Let's play it safe. Stop being greedy for 1 second, Ogloza. Let's just play the game how the game's supposed to be played. Top level elite strats. Let's go for this Mach Punch here. He very well might Protect. But it just was not worth trying to make that predict. Yeah, that would suck. It's probably going to Protect, though. Yeah, okay. Yeah, could have been a free Calm Mind. Do I miss it? I miss it a lot. I miss it a whole lot. But we will hopefully still have... Dang, that did a lot of damage. He's still asleep, so that's clutch. Okay, cool, cool. Dang, that did a whole lot of damage. That did a whole mess of damage. Does he have a real big switch in for this? Maybe the Cresselia. I'm going to Ice Beam him again. I will, not again, first time. Mach Punch, does he switch? You know, is it potentially into a Cress? You know, would an Ice Beam get rid of Scrafty even if it's Assault Vest? Let's find out. I doubt we have any investment. Talking about an Ice Beam. Even against Asvest. I mean, we're talking 9 to 10%. Yeah, we'll get him. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to Ice Beam into the Scrafty, and I'm going to put the other thing asleep. Yeah, let's do that. I think it's a little bit smarter, just in case he switches. Oh, he's going to switch that. Okay, that might be into a Rocky Helmet. Smart man. We're not falling forward here. Yeah, it would have cleared us because we would have KO'd ourselves after... Oh, no. That's a crit. Yeah. But putting this thing to sleep right here, it's going to be pretty good. Wow, that did so much damage to him. Holy crap. Nice, nice, nice. Nice. Okay, we're going to be able to Moonlight or whatever the thing is here. Too bad. But Scrafty's not going to be that big of a threat. I think he's just trying to save the Intimidate for later. It's lefties. Okay, it's lefties. He was just trying to sponge the attack. That's cool. Does he switch? If he does, what? Heatran, Moongus, Rotom Wash. Let's go ahead and let's Moonlight. Like I said, I don't think he's got a whole lot. That was a crit anyway. Might as well switch out the Breloom. Not really doing a whole lot for us in this situation. Kangaskhan's probably our best bet, actually. Yeah. Probably our best bet. Just because. Yeah. Okay, so that's going to switch from the Ice Beam. He's going to switch into... Back into the Scrafty. Okay, so that's going to be a nice KO. We'll be able to fire off into that thing. That'll be nice. So we went for another Intimidate. That's cool. We'll save Breloom. The Sash is still intact. It's still intact. And I feel it. And it's nice. And it's just firm. It's nice and firm. Moonlight here because I know we're going to want this Cresselia around. It's just such a threat to his team. And it's going to stop his Cresselia. Psychic on the Kangaskhan slot, I'm sure. Yeah, no problem. That did so much damage. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's cool, I guess. What do we do here? I could Ice Beam the Scrafty just to make sure it doesn't wake up and do damage. And while we're at it, we can go after the Cresselia. It's lefties, so we shouldn't take too much damage. Yeah, if we get the Cresselia, like I said, is going to be the big threat, I guess, to our team. So let's go after it, especially because we can clear the Irokex otherwise. Nice. Looks like he's going to stay in. Hopefully the Scrafty doesn't wake up here so we can pick up a KO on the Scrafty. That'd be really nice. And then his Salamence is still asleep and everything. Has he spent a full turn of sleep? No, he has not. That sleep there, that's huge, especially if this Ice Beam actually picks it up. If we had Power Up Punch, oh man, we'd be good to go. I say that a lot, so I really do miss it. Oh, pretty good damage there. Here's an Ice Beam. Clickety-clack. Sit on this. Yes. All right, cool. There goes Scrafty. We still don't know what his last one is. Ooh, it's Trick Room! So we've seen Trick Room, we've seen Psychic, which did a lot of damage. Crazy stuff. Salamence is asleep. There's no way he sends it in. I mean, he'll lose it unless he's going to pull a switch, so we double into the... Yeah, it's Heatran, okay. Okay. Interessante, amigos. So that's one turn. How do we get out of this alive? Well, let's Moonlight. And I almost want to low kick. I feel like he's going to double into the con spot, though. If he does, setting up a Calm Mind would be smarter. So maybe I'll just do that. We are missing a relative amount of health, but with this we should be able to take out the next turn. We should be able to survive. Man, I wish I could protect. How much does the Mach Punch do to Heatran? Is that enough if I do this? Or can he not pick up a KO on me anyway? Not really sure. Cresselia, can the Cresselia really attack if I have the Sucker Punch? Maybe I'll just go ahead and try to Sucker Punch the Cresselia. I feel like he has to double into the Kangaskhan to get me anyway. So maybe I can catch him out. Oh, wow. So he was just going to let me low kick his Heatran. Wow. Absolutely wow. All right, he's got the Moonlight. Oh, we're slower than the Heatran. That's cool. That's gorgeous. Like, I'm not really afraid right now. The Salamence, he's soon not gonna be able to do anything to me as long as we don't get burned from Heat Wave. I honestly cannot believe that he was gonna let his Heatran go down. That's nuts. That's really scary. So that did no damage. That's one turn. So that's the second turn. We'll have one Protect turn with Breloom. We don't need Kangaskhan. Is it time to Moonlight, or should we Calm Mind again? That's the big question. He's not going to be able to stop us. I mean, Cresselia is going to go... It's about to go off. Yeah, we can Calm Mind one more time. Even if Heat Waves. I wish we had Protect. We don't have Protect on Landorus either. But, I mean, I doubt he has Calm Mind, so we're probably going to win that. And he's got a guaranteed turn of Sleep with the Salamence. So, let's just Sucker Punch here for a little bit of damage. I honestly cannot... My man making the plays. I like it. I'm a big fan. So this is turn 3. Wow, I'm really impressed. Ooh. Okay. That's a nice sub. That is a nice sub. But it's not... I wonder what the item is. It's gotta be Shaka then. I've done it twice. How much does a +2 Cresselia do to a Heatran? Psychic at +2. Oh, it's not +2 yet. It's debatable if it gets it or not. Okay, so let's be safe. Turn 3. I almost want to go to Breloom and then switch into Landorus. We don't really need it to beat anything. Well, do we? 3 Protect, break the Heatran, even if he KOs us. We come in with the Landorus. No. It's going to be a tough one. What do we do? Okay, let's do this. Here's the Loom. Now he probably underspeeds us. That's true. How much does Breloom do to this Heatran? With Mach Punch, ooh, that's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. Oh man, that's a lot of damage. I'd love to get a Moonlight up. I really need to protect this thing, actually. Maybe I should just do that. It's Moonlight. Do I protect? Is he gonna protect? I doubt it. Let's protect. Let's protect ourselves. I think he's gonna double into the Breloom. As long as we don't get burned, we're gonna be fine. I almost wish the Crusader was paralyzed now. There's a Psychic. Here comes the Heat Wave. Nice. Nice Moonlight, because we're +2. Yep, there's the Heat Wave. Breloom protects. Nice. We should eat this up. Really nice. Perfect. Last turn of Trick Room coming up right now. I really hope he actually KOs my switch in. He can't because I'm Ass Vest. Oops, spoilers. He can't because I'm Ass Vest. But I wish he did because then we'd get the win. But I need the Breloom, I think. So I'm going to switch out. Because it's going to be really easy for him to do a Protect and then like some other stuff. And I think he'll double attack here. The Psychic should actually potentially get him, which would be, it would cause a lot of pressure. So that'd be nice. We'll see here. Frozen Crusader Ice Beams. Yep. I mean, that's pretty obvious play. It's not even like a call. Oh, he's going to get us. He's going to get us. We need to break this up right now. Let's go. Let's go, Crest. You, me. You, me. Yes. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. All right, don't burn the Cresselia. Perfect. Perfect turn. Perfect turn. Yep. All right. Loom comes out. And what do? We... Okay, yep. We can do this. We do know we're slower. I almost want to Psychic the Heatran here. Because as long as he doesn't get a burn, we're going to win this game. Spoil the Cresselia. Cresselia can't set up Trick Room again. He might protect the Heatran, but if he does, then a combination of Mach Punch, other thing will get him. I could always Spore him. He could be Safety Goggles. No, it's probably better to just get rid of him. We'll just double into him next turn. So this is going to work out. Okay, okay. Okay, okay, okay. I see you. I see you. This is why we are... That was a good play. Ooh, he subs. He subs again. Which puts him within, yeah, KO range. If we can break the sub. If we can break the sub, he says. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Here's what we do. We don't allow this Salamence to even get one turn off. We got to make sure that every time it hits the field, we Ice Beam into it so it never gets a chance to attack. Oh. Mach Punch is the better play, I think. Just in case it's Safety Goggles. Just in case it's Safety Goggles. If he switches into whatever, nah. At this point, I think we have the win. If it's Chople and he burns the Breloom, and then he time stalls, I think he could win. If he switches into Cresselia, not a big deal. We'll Spore the following turn because we know Spore will go off. It's going to be great. Yeah. He hasn't spent a guaranteed turn asleep yet, has he? I don't think he has because we moved after him. That's it. That's game. Like I said, the Cresselia here was going to be our ace in the hole. I know Sonichiro's fan out there is going to be really hype about this because Cresselia keeps winning us games, but that's all she wrote. You can't... People think, hey, I have a Heatran, Cresselia can't touch me. Well, you're not going to do shit to Calm Mind Cresselia. It's going to sit here and do whatever it wants to you forever. So, like, okay, I'm going to Calm Mind here because we're going to need this to get rid of his Cresselia later. Mach Punch, he just protected. Sure, maybe he lands a second one. We survive. He's got to hit 2 in a row. If we Calm Mind twice, we'll take out the Heatran with the Psychic anyway. It's over. Yeah. Nice. We'll never know what the item was. I'm really glad we didn't have to Spore into it. Him substituting over and over and over again. Not great. Not a great move. But, yeah. Perfect, perfect. Even if he had Heat Wave, though, we would have had him into KO range. We would have just protected here to match his protect. We're fine. Yeah, we're fine. We Spore. We're going to Spore, Calm Mind, and then go after his Throat. And I'm going to base it on... I think he's going to sleep 2 turns, so I'll protect out after that turn and hopefully be right. Oh, you know what's smarter? Is it better to wait after 1 turn and then protect and then try to attack and then protect again? Because that's you have a higher chance of landing that, right? Not really sure. Let me think. What are the better odds? That's 1 turn. I'm not really going to do that much damage anyway. And, well, he does have Moonlight. I'm going to protect here. He might wake up 1st turn, and he might wake up 3rd turn. So let's just hope he doesn't wake up 2nd turn. And if that's the case, then we'll be able to put him right back to sleep. So he already spent his 1 turn, so this is his 2nd turn. I think he may wake up. I know he's going to target the Breloom. So let's just do this. We're faster. We probably have more Moonlights. We're going to be doing way more damage, and he's going to do really no damage to us. So unless he freezes us, we've pretty much got the win. Yep. That's how you play the odds, guys. He has 2 chances. He has 3 possible ways of waking up. After the 1st turn, 2nd turn, or 3rd turn. If you protect on the 1st and the 3rd, you have 2 chances of catching him on... This is not my middle finger. You have 2 chances of catching him on the wake up. Okay, so let's play those odds. Let's protect, attack, protect. Put this thing back asleep. We're at 5. That should be 6. Spore it. Night, night. Perfect. Now, here's the thing. I should technically go back with, you know, my odds again of protect, not protect, protect. Is this guy gonna wake up 1st turn 2 times in a row? I know they're isolated incidents. Look, I know, but I don't. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna Bullet Seed him for big damage. Let's Bullet Seed. He might expect to protect this time anyway. All right, show me your strength, Breloom. The Loom, though. Can we just talk about the Loom? Like, you've got a Cresselia that super affects me. You've got a Heatran that super affects me. That was just all she wrote. You have a Salamence that super affects me. And a Scrafty that intimidates. Literally everything he brought could try to stop the Loom, but nothing can stop the Loom. The Loom is unstoppable. It just does its thing, and it's awesome at it. Oh my god, I love the Loom. We're taking this week back. We're taking it back. Well, everybody, I guess that concludes. That was probably a pretty long battle, actually. But, I like the Loom. I'm liking the Loom. I cannot wait to get this Aegislash. I can't wait to let it just do its thing. I really want to see it just do its thing so badly, but we have not had the opportunity yet. It might be soon. I know it's going to be soon. That's why I put it on. It's going to happen. Thanks for tuning in. We're climbing back into the 1700s. I'm determined to get us into the 1800s pretty soon. Okay, that's my job. That's what I'm trying to do. So keep coming back and keep watching this Breloom just take names and just, you know, phone numbers and stuff. You know, whatever. It's pretty cool, dude. Pretty chill. Anyway, thanks so much. See you guys tomorrow on another episode of Fight for First.